My people, Olori Ronke, whom apparently does not fear any single thing, has come out again to do something that, if the only gives the chance, it will take her down. Definitely, it will take her down. But why won't this take Olori Ronke down? Because only seems like a shield, a covering over these women's lives, and it has been protecting them for a very, very long time. The last time Olori Ronke took money from the Oni, like she withdrew from his account and there were little or no trace of the money. The Oni knew it was her. Yes, and she did not even deny it when the Oni confronted her. Why didn't they tell the EFCC to pick her up, or any of these anti-crime body agencies in Nigeria to pick her up? Why? There was nothing like that, simply because what Oni keeps being a shield over their lives. So according to what we have heard allegedly, Olori Ronke have decided to take laws into her hands by making sure that everybody that she has an issue with, she's dealing with the person forcefully. Yes, forcefully. And we find this to be quite childish. Yes, so one, yes, childish, very, very childish, because this is an act that is not meant to happen. But the reason why she has done it is because Miriam did it too. So she feels if Miriam could get away with it, then she can get away with it as well. And now remember that most persons cannot raise cases against Oni's wives. Yes, most persons can. In fact, not just most persons. You cannot raise a case against Oni's wife. Only the name that comes there, that Oni's wife, it's already a reason for you not to raise a case against them. So that was why Miriam could fight Iyalaje Odua at a public event and nothing happened. Yes, Iyalaje Odua only picked her scarf that fell on the ground and walked away. Later, we got to know that these people actually have some sort of agreement that exists, that Iyalaje Odua, that Miriam is answerable to Iyalaje Odua or something like that, and Miriam feels she has attained a height that she's not meant to be answerable to someone, so it created chaos. And most especially when Iyalaje Odua said she's no longer supporting Miriam, she's supporting Olori Naomi, it became so chaotic for both of them. But with all of these things put together, this aside, then why would Olori Ronke go fighting someone in the streets of Ile-Ife, knowing fully well that she's married to the Oni of Ife? It does not make sense. And if this person raised a petition against her, they will say that you are dragging the wife of the Oni, you want to put the wife of the Oni down, kilo shele, they will start saying a lot of things, a lot of things which would not end up well. So now, my people, we know Olori Ronke to be someone who does things at most times without thinking. Yes, Olori Ronke have been involved in so many things that if only she reasoned well, they would not have ended the way they did. Olori Ronke plotted a lot of things in the palace. All of those are times that she sent people to spy on Naomi, follow her everywhere, do this one, do this one, send gifts, they reject gifts, she will send again, go herself, all of those things. All those times, even Olori Ronke planned strategically, she would have had more respect in the palace, she would have been more recognized. In fact, she would have even had more grounds on whatsoever it is that is happening in the palace. But it's because she does not plan, she does not look out for loopholes in every single thing she's doing. Yes, she doesn't. Going around fighting people in the streets of Ile-Ife does not make sense. Look at where Mariam fought Iyalaje Odua at a event. It was even more disgraceful. But what? People were there. The guards were there to separate them. It just became nothing now. But she fighting someone in the street of Ile-Ife, it is even much more wrong. And what has the person done? Because the person said that some of these women are what's being thrown out of the palace. And Olori Ronke feels the lady is wrong. Yes, because some of these women are what being thrown out of the palace. First, Olori Ronke is far older than the Oni. Let's call a spade a spade. She is. This thing became revealed that moment Miriam found out about her real age. And Miriam is someone who uses others. Every small thing like this, Miriam would hold it against you. Miriam will grab it very well and use it against you mercilessly. Yes, and when she got to know that Olori Ronke is far older than the Oni, than what she told the Oni, Miriam used it. And we are very sure that Miriam blackmailed her with it before she came out to tell the whole public. And on what account did she tell the public? Olori Ronke had a issue with Olori Elizabeth. This was an issue that was going to be settled. Then Miriam came in that she was defending Olori Elizabeth. The next thing, secrets started flying up and down. How she's an old cargo, she's this, she keeps like, you understand? The defense became so hard. Even Elizabeth herself was like, wait, am I the one that defending like this? You know, she was quite surprised at the defense they were putting up for her. And all of these things kept on manifesting, and it has always been a thing for Miriam to make sure that what she drags anybody that she knows the person's little secret to her advantage. And she has done this to Olori Ronke on several occasions, but she doesn't learn. And then Olori Ronke will go into the streets fighting someone. Well, if the Oni gets to hear this and he says something about it, then the next thing they will rise that, yeah, the Oni is being partial. If it was Naomi, will you catch Naomi fighting someone in the street of Ile-Ife? Never. You would not find her doing that. But Olori Ronke has broken the record. She has done it successfully, and she holds the crown for fighting people in the streets of Ile-Ife, for saying that some of Ooni's wives are worth being thrown out because they do not count for anything at all. But truly, some of these women don't count for any single thing at all. Maybe Ooni prefers keeping a multitude in the palace. That was why he still keeps them, or he kept them as his wives. Tell my people, oh, as a matter it can't be right now. Wetin we want talk? Nothing. Yes, you no get anything we want talk. She has done it, and she has done it. And according to her, this is what she feels is right. And this is what she has seen pleasing in her sight, and she has done it. Yeah, she find it pleasing in her sight as a wife to a king, and she has gone ahead to do it. Yeah, she has gone ahead to do whatever it is she feels she can do. So if she finds it pleasing, then who are we to judge her wrong? Yes, who are we to tell her that Ronke, this thing you did is so wrong. Ade Ronke, you should not have done this. She found it pleasing in her sight, and she has done it, and whereas she deserves accolades for doing this, which belittles her, and everybody is calling this the most childish attitude they have seen in a very long time from a king's wife. Yes, that's the emphasis, from a king's wife.